This was an adventure that I gave Jeff because he loves chocolate, and I thought he'd enjoy making chocolate where it comes from.
When in Belgium, you got to drink chocolate from a ladle.
True. Although I don't know that very many people did.
No, I think I was the only one that drank chocolate from a ladle besides you. We put on aprons, washed our hands. We were put at a station and asked to temper the chocolate, which is what we're doing right now. Tempering it, we're bringing it down to, I don't know, like 27 degrees Celsius or something like that, by adding the chocolate chips and stirring it. So I did that for a long time.
And then we had to clean out all the water out of the molds to make sure that they would work. Otherwise it sticks and bubbles and it doesn't do right. So you have to clean them very carefully. Dry them 100,000%. The entire class, Jeff really, really wanted to drink that chocolate. You're so tempted, huh?
I am. I just want to lick the ladle. And I did. Several times. I was mesmerized by this chocolate. So after the molds were dry and the chocolate was tempered, it was time to make the outside shell, which is what we did here. We poured some chocolate in there, and then we scraped and pounded, but I did it wrong. Didn't scrape it at an angle.
What did that do?
It made the shells thicker.
Tap it.
No, tap it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us back for some other videos. Letha did it right. Then we made some ganache. So we took some extra chocolate and cream, whisked it together. Letha was an excited helper.
When you clean it, you can do that, as long as you don't have to close the top.
And I don't remember what these little chocolates were called. They were just dollops of chocolate. Pralines?
Pralines.
Little scoops of chocolate with nuts, dried fruit on it. And I got as many as I could fit on the paper they gave us. And here was my first taste of the chocolate, and it was pretty good. Very silky and smooth. There's Letha making some pralines.
They told us to be careful to make sure that we would have enough, which at the end felt like a waste because we had so much extra and we didn't get to eat that.
After our shells were in the freezer and firmed up enough, we added some sea salt and some ganache and some raspberry filling, banana filling, caramel filling. But we had to put ganache on top of each one to help kind of make sure that the chocolate would melt to it to seal it up. And then when we're done filling them, we were told we only get one scrape, one try. So after you tapped it a little bit to get some of the air bubbles out. Then we clean the edges. It was quite a mess. We get one turn, and I probably messed that up. No, I don't think so.
I think my favorite story was the story of how these little chocolates came to be. Nihas, which is the people who make the chocolate, he was actually a pharmacist, and some people had come to him asking him to help figure out how to help kids take their medicine. And lo and behold, he took the chocolate, and instead of putting the caramels and the peanut butter and all the yummy flavors that we're used to, he put the medicine inside and then covered it with chocolate again and made the little candies, and he would give them to him. And it was such a hit that he started having to make that for the adults too. And then eventually he decided, maybe we should try this without medicine, and then we could sell it to everyone. And you wouldn't believe it, but it worked.
In the freezer they go to solidify. And of course, if there's something to eat, I'm going to eat it. I was sneaking nuts and ganache. I was saving the chocolate because I thought she was going to use it for the hot chocolate, but she didn't. So I used the ladle.
This is the reason you take the chocolate class, right here. Drinking the chocolate.
And then I got to be the volunteer because I was the biggest guy there, I guess. But she told me to unmold them, and the problem was the mold became slippery because my hands touched the chocolate and the chocolate melts instantly.
It's raining chocolate.
So I was able to get a good portion out until smacked it a few times.
You call me and I'll be helping you with the rest.
I got to box up my chocolates, and they came home with me.
Do you see how shiny they are? Nice tempering, so congratulations.
Boop, boop.
And the hard plastic.
Now this was about 85 euros for the two of us, which is a little over 90 bucks for 2.5 hours. I thought it was well worth the price. And of course, Letha had to show me how to drink chocolate out of a ladle.
Worth every calorie. Highly recommend it. I'd go back and do it again if I was in Belgium.
The website for the tour that we did is listed below.
I hope you enjoyed making chocolate with us. We'll see you next time.